Hello Year 6 and another maths puzzles and games today. So you might find it useful to have the scissors and the printout from the website if you're going to do the extra task, the number puzzle. You may also find it useful to print out the board game for the first activity, but if not, you can always copy it onto a sheet of paper, that's not a problem. You might find it useful to have a dice, but an interactive one would be fine, and a counter, or maybe a penny or a token from a game. Okay, so let's see what we've got in store today. Before we start, have a think, pause the video maybe, and think about what's a square number. Okay, so did you get this? A square number is the result when you multiply a number by itself. So 2 multiplied by 2 gives you a square number, it gives you 4. So the answer to all of these are square numbers. Do you know the answers to all of these? 2 times 2 is 4, 3 times 3 is 9, 6 times 6 is 36, and 12 multiplied by itself, 12 squared, is 144. We're going to start this game, and you can see that we've got a board, quite an unusual shaped board really. So we have our dice and we're going to roll the dice and we're going to move forward that many spaces. Can you see my counter, the blue counter? Now 6, so I move in one direction or another. I don't have to go in a given direction around the board, but I can't change directions. So if, for example, I decided to go down, when I got to 90, I couldn't then take a turn. I have to keep going in one direction. So I can move down 6. I can move across 6. I'm going to move 6. So I'm now on the 9. What is 9 a square of? What's the square root of 9? So what number do I multiply by itself to get 9? It's a 3. So I put a cross in the 3. I throw the dice again and see if I can put a cross in all of the numbers before. Now in class we're doing it before somebody close to us, so you could play this with somebody else at home if you've got someone to do your maths with. Otherwise maybe you could set a timer. 15 minutes, see if you can get all of those. I wonder how you'll get on. Now, if you would like to, there's a jigsaw puzzle to have a go at. And if you finish that, maybe you could make one of your own. So the idea is that you cut up along the dark lines and then you muddle all the pieces up and you see if you can put them together again. You don't need to watch the video for this, but it might be useful to pause it. Maybe don't look at your computer, but then have a go and see if you can get it back together again. Okay. If you finish, you can make your own puzzle up. Okay, so we'll see you back for some more maths, puzzles and games tomorrow.